This chart shows what a stable demographic balance looks like between two populations. In a healthy society, the child-sex ratio, the number of girls per 1,000 boys, stays relatively steady, forming the baseline for a stable future generation. But over several decades in India, this line began to plunge. The consistent drop in the child-sex ratio pointed to a systemic demographic issue that threatened long-term societal stability. To address this steep decline, the government of India launched the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao initiative in January of 2015. Reversing a demographic crisis of this scale required moving past isolated, one-off policies. The government needed a synchronized, multi-front campaign to guarantee two basic rights: a girl's right to survive and her right to learn. That first right, physical survival, falls under the mandate of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. To stop female feticide, the ministry relies on targeted local action and the strict enforcement of prenatal sex determination laws to protect communities. These health interventions lead directly to safer deliveries and encourage a broader cultural shift toward actively celebrating the birth of baby girls. Once a girl reaches school age, the responsibility pivots to the Ministry of Education. Their mandate is to ensure girls actually enroll and stay in the classroom. A major part of this involves providing basic infrastructure. By building dedicated facilities like separate toilets for girls, schools remove one of the primary reasons older girls drop out. The result of this enrollment drive is visible in the classroom, keeping girls actively participating in a secure, supportive environment. Physical survival and formal education represent two halves of a single goal. The campaign interlocks these ministries to secure both a girl's immediate safety and her long-term autonomy. The third pillar of this alliance is the Ministry of Women and Child Development. They are tasked with translating this national policy into actual community-level welfare. Local Anganwadi and ASHA frontline workers lead this grassroots advocacy. They walk through neighborhoods to speak directly with residents, spreading awareness and shifting local mindsets. These same workers also provide critical health tracking and welfare support to mothers at local rural health centers. For a single family to access these interlocking systems, the program outlines a standardized three-step application process. Step 1 is identifying active district-level programs. Families visit their local block development office or district WCD cell to find the specific educational or health schemes available to them. Step 2 requires submitting beneficiary forms. A mandatory requirement here is presenting the girl's school admission certificate alongside standard parent identity verification. Step 3 is review and approval. The district project officer examines the application and officially enrolls the girl child into the welfare benefit schedules. Through these steps, the WCD ministry acts as a bridge, taking a massive interministerial bureaucracy and turning it into accessible action for individual families. Applying for individual training grants, educational access support, or related district welfare programs under this initiative is entirely free of official processing charges. Reject any demands for registration fees. Be wary of unverified sources or fake sites, making promises of direct cash transfers in exchange for payments. Always verify active schemes and information exclusively on the official government web portal at wcd.nic.in. The core objective of this tri-ministerial campaign remains clear: reverse the child-sex ratio by ensuring the holistic protection and education of girls across the country. Through the empowerment of the girl child, a society restores its own demographic and moral balance.